Florentino Perez has just detonated a veritable bombshell in the European market. A move so bold, it shook sports editorial staff from Madrid to Liverpool before breakfast. Imagine opening your phone and seeing that Rodrigo, the face of the new generation of Real Madrid, could wear the vibrant red of Anfield next season, shaking the foundations of La Liga and the Premier League with a single swipe. On the other side of the equation, Ibrahima Konaté, a French giant
Clinical
with an endless
sliding ability,
wingspan,
appears
in the Bernabeu defensive line, ready to form a wall with Militao and Rudiger. This chessboard also has chips of pure gold, tens of millions of euros circulating, generous gloves, and a nod from Florentino that recalls his most famous masterstrokes, like when he brought in Figo or modified the Galactico Bale. Real Madrid fans, take a deep breath, because every detail of this potential swap deal could redefine the power map of continental football even before preseason. And don't think this is mere speculation. Madrid and English officials have already exchanged preliminary documents. A clear sign that the conversation has moved beyond flirtation to something much more serious. If this gigantic gear really turns, we could be witnessing the movement that anticipates the next Champions League final, even before the ball rolls, so prepare 4 minutes of pure adrenaline as we unravel each step of this plot. To introduction, hey, passionate Madridistas.
And
here's your name cheering you on, bringing that perfect combination of fresh data and heartfelt emotion that only those who live Real Madrid 24/7 understand. Whether you've just landed here or are already a member, take the opportunity to subscribe. Because this channel's white heart beats faster than a Ferrari engine in the final stretch at Monza. Like it right now. Not out of vanity, but because the YouTube algorithm loves it when the virtual stands shake like Derby Bernabeu's South Curve. Scroll down to the comments and let your voice be heard. What score from 0 to that giant 10 would you give to swap Rodrigo for Konat and another pile of euros? I want to feel the crowd's thermometer. Activate the bell so that each notification appears on your phone as if it were the announcer's goal after all. Each market update is a thrill not to be missed. And, of course, share this video in your family group, with your friends, and even in your company chat, because a good controversy deserves to be echoed everywhere. There's a football fan ready to dive headfirst into this negotiation that could shake both the Santiago Bernabeu and the Anfield Cop. Then let's get started, because the action is heating up behind the scenes. The sun had barely risen in the Spanish capital when newspapers like Marca and AS splashed the possibility of a mega swap involving 2 elite youngsters and figures to 3 decimal places. Rodrigo, valued at a chilly 100 million euros, lost his place in the starting 11 after a season in which he scored just 6 league goals, facing boos that echoed in the demanding stands of the Bernabeu in northwest England. Konat is entering the final year of his contract and is causing Liverpool's finance department to tremble. As has happened with other stars in recent times. Inside sources assure that the French defender has been on Real Madrid's radar since May. When scouts sent reports praising his speed, reading of the game to dominate aerial duels like few others, the Reds meanwhile are considering replacing Salah or Luis Diaz and see Rodrigo as a sharp winger capable of attacking half spaces and attracting double marks. A move that perfectly aligns with Klopp 2.0's attacking philosophy. The situation is heated because neither giant wants to lose out. Real Madrid is seeking rejuvenation without breaking the salary cap, while Liverpool aims to make a lot of money while maintaining immediate competitiveness. With the European window officially opening on July 1st, each passing day is a grain of sand less in the hourglass, transforming behind-the-scenes conversations into decisive meetings timed to the second. Rodrigo, seeking consistent minutes, reportedly signaled to his staff that he's open to a new challenge as long as he's guaranteed a starring role in the Premier League, offers a weekly showcase against giants. The Whites fans' patience waned after lackluster performances, and when he was booed off against Girona, the internal perception was that the relationship might have reached the point of no return. Konat, despite collecting 11 clean sheets this season, felt the weight of intense rotations and competition from youngsters like Uriel Quanta, fueling the idea of seeking a new lease of life where he'll be a regular starter. The Frenchman's agent sees Madrid as the perfect platform, a less physical league than the English, a milder climate to manage injuries, and, of course, the chance to win the Champions League right away. Liverpool opened negotiations by putting the defender on the table for €35 million. Florentino, a master haggler, returned the offer, asking for at least an additional €50 million. Putting the pressure on the English side, intermediaries confirm a meeting scheduled in Monte Carlo during the next UEFA Agents Forum, where the parties are expected to iron out details such as bonus percentages and resale clauses. Meanwhile, big names like Arsenal and PSG are watching from afar, ready to thwart the negotiations if the price drops or talks stall, an extra ingredient that adds suspense to every phone call. The Reds' first official offer landed in the Merengues' inbox at 6:17 a.m. in Madrid, with surgical timing designed to catch Florentino in a good mood before the first meeting of the day. Less than half an hour later, the Blanco president had already responded, expressing interest but making it clear that those in a phrase that echoed like a mantra in the corridors of Valdebebas. Shortly after, Rodrigo liked a Liverpool post on Instagram, a seemingly innocent gesture that sparked a flood of conspiracy theories on social media and even in the sports press. At Anfield, Connacht was mysteriously left out of a pre-season friendly, with the club citing precaution but fueling rumors that they don't want to risk injury to a valuable asset. Xabi Alonso, the new merengue coach, reportedly picked up the phone himself to call the Frenchman, selling the idea of a tactical project where he would be a pillar, not a mere rotational player. London bookmakers, always quick to spot a trend, reduced Rodrigo's odds against Liverpool from 12.0 to 3.5 in less than 24 hours. A clear sign that big money was starting to flow in. And to top it all off, groups of Madrid fans projected a digital mosaic onto the stadium with the phrase, "I trust you, Flo," creating the kind of public pressure that would make any official think twice before backing down. Florentino has built his reputation precisely on bold trades that seem risky at first but prove visionary later. Such was the case when he sold Rudiger for €40 million to finance Camavinga's arrival. Selling Rodrigo now would mean reducing the payroll by approximately €8 million gross annually, freeing up space to invest in a colossal midfield overhaul planned for 2026. Connacht, in turn, would earn around €6 million, maintaining a balanced salary policy and rejuvenating the defense, something vital after the serious long-term injury that sidelined Militao last year. On the field, the Frenchman brings attributes that the Real Madrid squad lacks: speed to cover deep, the ability to switch play with through passes, and aerial dominance that converts corners into a constant threat. For Liverpool, Rodrigo isn't just talent. It opens marketing opportunities in South America, one of the markets where the Reds invest most heavily in academies and digital initiatives to expand their global fan base. The Premier League, contested like gladiators week after week, would allow the Brazilian to prove his ability to be decisive against tight defenses and high-pressure systems. Ingredients that will skyrocket his market value. If the deal goes through, both clubs avoid spending even more on inflated alternatives, in a window where young wingers exceed €120 million and elite defenders are approaching NFL quarterback prices. It's time for you to dan the captain's armband and deliver the verdict every Real Madrid fan wants to hear. From 0 to the legendary 10, what's your assessment of this potential Rodrigo-Connacht swap deal with euros flying back and forth? Does it seem like a masterstroke that will keep the Whites' reign intact, or a shot in the foot that could cost dearly down the road? Share your opinion in the comments, because every word counts, as if it were a vote at the club's shareholders meeting. If you enjoyed the debate, give it a like and show the algorithm that the Real Madrid fans are huge inside and outside the stadium. Share the link to this video in your WhatsApp and Telegram groups, and even on your desk at work. After all, football fans know that transfer markets are a hot topic. And, of course, make sure you subscribe with the bell on, because if Florentino confirms this for D-worthy move, I'll be back with breaking news, fresh stats, and that extra dose of excitement. Hala Madrid.